The Profit H08 CNC machine has many important features, starting with the frame of the machine. Built with a solid welded frame, the construction ensures vibration-free machining and a long machine life. Often some machine frames are bolted together or imported from the East. The quality is simply not the same. Any machine can work reasonably well over the first couple of months, but as time goes on, bad machine construction can have serious effects on the machine manufacturing tolerances. Available in 4x8 and 5x10 table sizes, the H08 fits most shops and most panel sizes. Equipped with very powerful 13.5 horsepower routing motor, you can easily perform any job required for panel and solid wood processing. Don't let machines with ridiculously high horsepower ratings fool you. It most often is not needed. Costs more to buy and costs more to run. The Profit H08 will also be equipped with a drill block to speed up drilling processes and increase production. Generally speaking, CNC machines that produce cabinet components with drilling patterns but only a routing head would take 30% longer to process the same job when compared to a machine with a drilling head. Getting down to the important technical details, the Profit H08 has a dynamic performance gantry system. This very importantly means that the rack and pinion drive for the gantry has two drive motors on either side. These two motors talk to each other, making sure the gantry is driven on both sides and are synchronized to ensure the movement is perfectly accurate and stable. Machines with single-sided drive systems tend to have more tolerance issues later down the line, as the gantry drive on the one-sided machines are literally pulling on the other side. Another important point to consider on your CNC machine purchase is the vacuum system. The Profit H08 with a 5x10 table has 8 vacuum zones. This large amount of zones allows the user to be very flexible by utilizing the vacuum area as needed. Over and above the 8 vacuum zones, we also have 4 vacuum points within each zone. This means the vacuum is spread evenly over the working field to ensure the workpiece and even small workpieces are being vacuumed correctly. Cheaper machinery will often have 2 or 4 vacuum zones and very possibly only 1 or 2 vacuum points for that zone. This will not allow stable vacuum over the entire area of the machine. Vibration in the pieces and vibration in your tool will negatively affect your job. The working table on the H08 is phenolic and is not sensitive to temperature fluctuations, thus keeping a tight tolerance. We also offer a high flow table on the Profit H08. This once again allows the best possible vacuum. The alternative to phenolic is aluminum tables. The aluminum tends to oxidize over time and is not a good solution. Central lubrication is also crucial to any good CNC machine purchase. The Profit H08 has an automatic system applying grease to the most important moving parts of your machine. This is not something operators need to worry about and will ensure that the machine that you paid for and spent a lot of money on lasts a long time. Some machines have central lubrication points, but you need to walk over to the machine and physically apply the grease. This wastes time and often never gets done. Good dust extraction is an absolute must on any quality woodworking machine. The H08 does not only have a single dust enclosure around the routing and drilling head like most of our competitors do, but also a heavy-duty curtain around the whole head unit, allowing the best possible extraction. The system completely contains the dust and is crucial for any shop. It's important for the people working in the shop, for the wear and tear on the machine, and also to help avoid scratches and damage to the actual material being machined. The pop-up stops used to locate the workpiece on most CNC machine tables is also something to carefully look at. It sounds like something small, but these stops are important for accurate positioning, especially when doing secondary machining to the same part. If these stops are not manufactured correctly or very lightly bolted to the machine frame, they can easily bend or stop performing correctly. If for some reason these stops do not drop down prior to the machining process, you can have a very expensive crash. Format4 offers monitoring on these stops. This is a must to avoid a costly crash that could easily destroy the job, the tools, or even worse, the head of the machine. This is simply a must for any quality CNC machine. We all know that tooling can be very costly on CNC machines. For this reason, we have built the Profit H08 to use the HSK tool clamping system. The HSK tool holders compared to other ISO or cone type tool holders is a massive improvement. If you want your tools to run smoothly and vibration free, HSK is the only way. You can also increase your routing speed and will have improved surface finish due to this clamping system. Once the tool is then clamped in the machine, we then have a touchpad for the measurement of the Z-axis length. The machine would basically automatically measure the length of the tool to save you time and costly mistakes. I would also like to mention some smaller but very important features required for a good long-term CNC machine purchase. We need a cooling system for the electrical components on any CNC machine. Just like your home computer, we need a fan to cool the system. The problem is that in most workshops, the dust in the air is not good for the electrical components of the machine. For that reason, we have a sealed electrical cabinet and have an air conditioning unit installed on that cabinet to clean and cool the air inside that to make sure the electrical system on your machine remains stable and secure. The next thing that's very important is the user interface of the machine. Like on our Profit H08, you would require a big screen PC as the user interface at the machine. Small handheld terminals or no user interface at all is simply not practical in a shop. The operator needs to be able to make quick changes to any program or even quickly design a part on the spot. Running back to the office, making adjustments within the design software is not productive. Also, please make sure the user interface to the machine is a standard PC. Often this point of control is proprietary to the machine manufacturer. If anything should go wrong with this control, you would be held captive by the machine supplier, and normally replacement or repairs are extremely expensive. We offer the Profit H08 as a very complete machine package. The machine will be supplied with our working software called Woodflash. This is our standard machine software to allow component by component design of jobs, but also controls the tooling, machine movement, and basic machine functions. As an extra benefit to our customers, we will also be offering our F4 design cabinet construction software. This will allow the customer to have a complete design software and presentable program to his customers. Finally, we will add FlashNest software, allowing customers to optimize jobs, ensuring they get the most possible use out of the material they purchase. For those customers who already have software systems, the Profit H08 is also post-ready for most third-party softwares. As standard, a set of tooling will also be included free of charge on any Profit H08 machine. A very important part of any CNC machine purchase is the service that comes with the machine. We offer traveling technicians that can service customers in any part of the country. A great benefit is that we also offer free phone and web support for the life of the machine. By phone call or web link, we can solve almost any problem quickly and easily. A quality machine like the Profit H08 has all the correct sensors and error code systems to make it very easy to find any faults, even if sometimes the fault is on the design of the customer software. With so many different options available in the market today, every customer is asking the same questions: what to buy? The Format4 Profit H08 is the right choice. It is a risk-free choice. A quality European machine with safety benefits, a complete package including software, tooling, training, and installation, and a machine that will be looked after and will perform for you for many years to come. Don't be fooled by cheap imitations, and don't be scared of all the features and benefits that you've seen in the Profit H08 CNC machine. The machine is impeccably well priced. It is a good deal. Call us now, it's time to buy.